Thank you, Vivian. Good morning, everyone. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Sir, MP Ministry Rajasthan, Professor Amit Jain, Sir, Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, who is Director, Sir, Director and Dean Research, MD Institute of Biotechnology, Professor Vinay Sharma, Sir, dear colleagues, students, and esteemed guests and participants. It is with great pleasure and enthusiasm that I welcome you to the inaugural session of the one-week training program, New Horizons in Food Biotechnology for Sustainable Development. This initiative is not just a training program, it is a journey towards embracing innovation and shaping the future of the food and biotechnology industry. In a world confronted by challenges such as climate change, population growth, resource security, scarcity, and the intersection of the food technology holds immense potential for sustainable development. This training program is designed to explore harness this potential, providing you tools with the insight into the cutting-edge technology and practices that will redefine our approach to food production and biotechnological advancement. Over this week, you delve into latest trends and breakthroughs in the field, from exploring the application of nano biosensors in food contaminants detection, food safety, role of 3D printing in biotechnology, and sustainable approaches in food processing and food production. This program is gateway to new horizons. The significance of sustainable development cannot be overstated. This is about the finding solution not only meet the needs of the present but also safeguard the well-being of the generation to come. Through this training, we aim to equip you with the knowledge and skills needed to contribute to sustainable practices in food production and biotechnology. Our expert speakers, trainers, being a wealth of knowledge and experience, ensuring that you receive the best insight into the latest advancement. Take advantage to this opportunity to engage and ask questions, network with your fellow participants. Remember, the connections you make here could be the catalyst for the future collaborations that drive sustainable development in your respective field. As you embark on this long week journey, I encourage you to be open minded, inquisitive, and proactive. This one week journey is not just about learning, but about building a community of change makers who will carry the torch of sustainable development forward. Thank you for being the participant of New Horizons in Food Biotechnology for Sustainable Development. Let's make this event an inspiring and transformative experience for all. Best wishes for a fruitful and enlightening training program. Thank you.
Thank you, Shweta ma'am, for giving a brief introduction of advanced training program. Now let me introduce the Dean Research and Director of MET Institute of Biotechnology, MET University, Rajasthan, Professor Vinay Sharma sir. Professor Vinay Sharma sir is currently the Dean Research and Director of MET Institute of Biotechnology, MET University, Rajasthan, Jaipur, and he has over 36 years of teaching and research in plant science. Earlier, he served as Associate Professor at IIT Roorkee and Dean and Head at Biotech at Banasthali Vidyapeeth. His broad research area is plant stress biology, molecular plant physiology, plant biotechnology, and bioinformatics. He has published 426 research papers, out of which 379 are in research journals and 47 as conference proceedings, books, chapters, etc. He has authored 4 textbooks, 5 edited books, and guest editor of 5 research journals on thematic issues. He is also on the editorial board of several research journals. The bibliometrics of Professor Sharma speaks highly of his research accomplishments, with H-index 42, ITIN index 156, and around 6,600 citations. He has mentored 77 doctoral students in his supervision, who are all well placed, and many of them are employed as faculty in Indian and foreign universities as well as industries. He has successfully handled DST, ICAR, DST DAT, DST JSPS, DBT, UGC, DRDO, and state DST supported major projects as PI, co-PI, etc. Besides, he has also been the coordinator of DST FIST, DBT Center for Bioinformatics, DBT MSc Biotechnology programs. Professor Sharma is also the life member of 9 prestigious scientific bodies. Besides being a fellow of National Academy of Sciences, Biotech Research Society India, Indian Botanical Society, and the Indian Society of Genetics, Biotechnology Research and Development, he has been honored with other prestigious fellowships and awards, including Young Scientist Award by Indian Science Congress Association, and has been a member the New York Academy of Sciences. He was also honored with the Distinguished Scientist Award, H.S. Srivastava Memorial Award, and Professor B.M. Johari Memorial Award by Society for Plant Research, and Zahur Qasim Gold Medal by Society of Biosciences. Professor Sharma was also selected as CSIR Emeritus Scientist in 2016. He has been nominated twice by Indian National Science Academy to visit Germany and Hungary. Besides, he has chaired sessions and delivered over 125 invited inaugural and lead lectures in symposia, conferences, seminars, workshops, etc. Professor Sharma has widely traveled abroad for research under many prestigious research programs, fellowships, namely DAD, DST DAD, DST JSPS, INSA DFG Germany, INSA Hungary Academy of Sciences. He has been visiting scientist professor at many institutions, namely Institute of Botany, University of Cologne, Max Planck Institute Cologne, Technical University Darmstadt, Germany, University of Central Florida, USA, Institute of Bioresources, Okayama, Japan, and Shanghai Polytechnic University, China. He undertook academic visits to Germany 7 times, USA twice, Hungary once, Japan once, China once, UK once, Italy twice, Spain once, Belgium once, and Portugal once. Professor Sharma has highly rich administrative experience over 27 years as the department chair and dean, Faculty of Science and Technology, Dean Academics, and Dean Research. He has been member, convener of various academic and administrative bodies at Banasthali Vidyapeeth and MIT University, Rajasthan, namely Executive Council, Academic Council, Research Board, convener, Institutional Animal Ethics Committee, convener, Faculty of Science and Technology, convener, Board of Studies, convener, Institutional Biosafety Committee, member, Human Ethics Committee, member, Board of Management, co-chairman, Industry Advisory Council, and others. Many new teaching programs, namely MTech Biotechnology, MSc Bioinformatics, BTech Biotechnology, BSc Biotechnology, and many other BTech were started under his initiative and guidance. Professor Sharma has also been member Rajasthan State Biotechnology Advisory Board, Government of Rajasthan, expert member R&D Project Committee, DST Rajasthan, resource person, DST workshops, expert member Bioinformatics Committee, State DST Jaipur. He has also been expert member of selection committees of many universities, selection committees of MHRD, Government of India, UPSC, RPSC, expert member, Board of Studies of more than 10 universities, Academic Council, member, advisory, other committees at several institutions, namely DBT Program Advisory Committee, DBT Nominee, Institutional Biosafety Committee, etc. Overall, Professor Sharma combines the qualities of a great researcher, teacher, administrator, communicator, motivator, and advisor. Currently, he is mentoring several young scientists for innovative research at MIT University, Rajasthan. I request Professor Vinay Sharma, sir, Dean Research and Director, MIT Institute of Biotechnology, to welcome and address the audience.
Good morning. It's not working. It's not working. Well, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Amit Jain, my fellow colleagues, participants to this 1 week training program and my, very dear and talented students of AIB. Now, at the outset, let me welcome you all to this very, very interesting and, kind of, in cutting edge program, 1 week long on new horizons in biotechnology, food technology, and sustainable development. Now, that indeed happens to be the need of the hour. And it's very, very appropriate to combine biotechnology, food technology, and then the environmental technology, because without environment, nobody, in fact, can succeed in any of the ventures. We have to be always in conformity with the UNESCO's the SDG goals as well. Now, in fact, I would also add that let's say we can add one more, that is veterinary biotechnology, because that also goes alongside. And then it makes it a holistic kind of science which can address the contemporary issues in these areas. Now, for instance, to give you an example, how they are connected, how they are interconnected. You talk of cow, for instance. Cow is grazing in a field, and then, nearby field is of a crop, and the manure of the cow is then which is contaminated, goes to the nearby crop also. So the crop also gets contaminated, and then it goes for the human consumption. It goes into the environment for the human consumption, and then we have a chain which is leading to disease. So very often you find that cows are contaminated with a very potent bacteria, E. coli. So ultimately, the result is leading to severe diseases in human beings. So that is how it is. They are interconnected with each other. So therefore, I must at the same time congratulate the coordinators of this training program for choosing a very, very apt title. I'm absolutely delighted to as well share with you that we have as many as 70 registered participants, over 70 registered participants to this event. And of the registered participants, 30 happens to be from outside, from all parts of India. So indeed, it's a great event, a great occasion, and I'm very sure that we are going to address some of the most modern problems in this area. We have a galaxy of speakers, renowned speakers. I welcome them all to this platform, who have chosen very appropriate topic for this 1 week training program, including the most recent ones, the 3D printing in biotechnology, on nanotechnology, on food technology, and how these different sciences, the concept of One Health, how they are interconnected with each other. You see, because this is very, very important. Even we have just passed through the era of this, COVID-19, and COVID-19 itself travels through many animals. It belongs to the category of SARS virus, which, as you are aware, is also found in the animal beings. So we have to address the entire problem. You are aware, as a student of biological sciences, that there are zoonotic kind of diseases, which are traveling from one to other. So if we have to have an overall, let's say what we call as the fork to food approach or food to fork approach. So the how it is traveling ultimately when it goes to the human table, fork, that is ultimately the fork is being used for the consumption. So we have to be very, very careful about all these events, and we have to address and intervene at each of these points. So well, I must congratulate once again to you all for having chosen to participate in this event, to the organizers. And at the end, I am most indebted to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, who, despite his many, many busy schedules, has been able to spare time and to come all the way, because we have given the option that he could have joined online also. So he told that, no, I'll go there. So that shows his keen interest on each and every event which is going on within the institution, as well as on these pertinent platforms. So indeed, I am very grateful and thankful to you, sir. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your valuable insight. Now, let me introduce our dynamic Pro Vice Chancellor of MIT University, Rajasthan, Professor G.K. Aseri, sir. Professor G.K. Aseri did post-graduation in microbiology from Jain University, Vyas University, Jodhpur.
Thank you. Okay.
Over to you, sir.
So thank you, MIT Institute of Biotechnology, Honorable Vice Chancellor and Dean of Research, who is the Director Biotech also. So Biotechnology Department is organizing again a vibrant activity for the students for providing a proper exposure, which is the need of the hour. And food technology is really a fascinating domain, and under which I think the country is doing nicely, because globally during the COVID time we have seen that food and proper agriculture is really required, and the quality in this sector is much required. For quality, definitely cultivation and the quality cultivation, and if we cultivate with full quality, including the organic and organic to the proper transport and packaging and storage, which is really required. So what exposure we are providing to you, really it is required to understand what is the exact quality required internationally and in India. So IIB is calling various experts step by step in form of guest faculty, in form of the guest lecture, in form of the industry visits. So congratulations to you. Again, you are providing this exposure. And my advice to students and scholar is to learn more and more and try to imbibe what exactly is required. And in form of a lecture and the latest case studies, we exactly want to expose you with the quality production, because everybody knows the metro cities in India and the small cities, what type of the quality ingredients are available in the market, and our production is not as per the requirement, not as per the quality expectations. So from my side is one point, because I am looking IQAC also. So quality in agriculture is much required, much awaited. So with help of this one day activity, 2 day activity, Acha, it's a 1 week activity full, I'm sorry. So it's a full 1 week activity. So enjoy with all the speakers, with all the activities, and prepare yourself for forthcoming industrial setups. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you, AIB, for calling me.
Thank you, sir, for joining us despite your busy schedule. We all know that today our examination is starting, and our Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, Pro Vice Chancellor, sir, all are busy in looking after the beginning of the examination and semester examination and making it finish very smoothly. But still, both of them are here for us. Thank you, sir. Now, let me take a few moments to introduce the Honorable Vice Chancellor of MIT University, Rajasthan, Professor Amit Jain, sir. Professor Amit Jain, sir, is currently President, Vice Chancellor of MIT University, Rajasthan. Prior to this, Professor Amit, sir, served the university as Pro Vice Chancellor, Dean, Faculty of Management, and Director, MIT Business School, Director, International Collaborations, and Professor Tapmi School of Business at Manipal University, Jaipur. Professor Amit has been a visiting professor with University of Technology, Sydney, Australia, Szenthe István University, Hungary, and Sale Janos University, Slovakia. Professor Amit holds a PhD from Sardar Patel University and has completed FDP from IIM Ahmedabad. Professor Amit Jain has designed and conducted training programs sessions for executives of various organizations, including IDBI Bank, Bank of Baroda, BKT Tires, JK Tires. I invite sir for the address. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this wonderful introduction. First of all, let me appreciate and congratulate the department for organizing a very, very relevant training program, which is useful not only for the faculty members or the scientists or scholars of the domain, but also for the students. I am a bit odd one out in this forum because neither I am a biotechnologist nor a scientist. But my association with sustainability goes long back because being a professor of marketing, I am keen and I'm interested in learning about consumers and the consumer behavior. And what I believe is that every company that is manufacturing anything or providing any service in this world, the ultimate aim is to satisfy the customer's need. In fact, over a period of time, our entire marketing's focus shifted from 4 P's to what we used to call as product, price, promotion, and place to 4 C's, which we call as solution to customer need, convenience, cost, as well as the communication to the customer. So working as a researcher in this domain since 2013, I've been working on sustainable aspects, sustainability, and how I contribute as a marketing professor. I'll give some examples. So 2013, we did a study where we tried to understand the consumer behavior towards green products, because no matter how much effort companies put in producing in a green way or selling a product that is green, unless until customer understands the value of it and are willing to pay slightly more, because everything comes for a cost. As we say, there are no free lunches in this world. So everything comes for a cost. So if that cost the customer is not willing to accept, because that cost customer is not willing to pay, the companies will not be able to operate. And then it becomes kind of a vicious cycle. Companies will ask government for subsidies. Government, in order to give those subsidies, will have more taxes. And when those more taxes comes, customers are even more worried about spending money on expensive products or products which are higher, green products which are higher as compared to other products in the market. So it becomes a very vicious cycle. So what is the way to break that cycle is, the very first thing is that acceptability and awareness of the consumers about these kind of products, these kind of manufacturing practices, these kinds of scientific evolutions that help you to produce green and more sustainable products. So that's where my study in 2013 started, understanding the customer's needs and understanding their expectation, what kind of products they consider as green, what kind of products they are willing to consume as green. Will there be, whenever there is a choice dilemma, what the preference will go. And then we started giving recommendation to the organizations that how they market the products so that the customer acceptability goes up. And that's where there have been numerous researches that we have done in India. 13 marketing side, we were the first one to start looking at it. In US, it started since 75, where people started talking about green marketing, eco products. Then we developed an instrument or a measurement to measure green consumer behavior, which is also published. And by applying that measurement, companies can judge that how many of their customers have a green purchase behavior or green consumer behavior. And basis that, they can modify their products. There are some more examples. So I don't want to promote any brand, but a very recent example. This was something which we did in 2013, and the movement is going on since then. We worked on eco-friendly hotels. We worked on eco-friendly manufacturing practices. We worked on eco-friendly electronic products, and several researches we did. Okay, how many of you have a Samsung phone? Okay, being a market leader. So nothing to promote Samsung. I'll just give an example that how marketing can contribute to sustainability and green practices. Now we all know that any electronic product will have a lot of carbon footprints, because there are a lot of products which are non, biodegradable, or it is not possible. Most of it will create pollution. Uh, I think if I ask a question that how many of you have old mobile phones in your drawer because you don't know what to do about it, probably everyone will raise hand, right? So recently, what this Samsung did, so they created an app which is called as Samsung Goals. Okay, you will go to Play Store. Now, when you download this app, Samsung Goals, so Samsung Goals work on all 17 sustainable development goals, right? There are 17 sustainable development goals. It automatically creates the wallpaper. For example, when I just now look at it, so any one goal will be a wallpaper or a screen, right? And every day they give a hint that what you can do in order to be more sustainable in nature. Every time I open, I get different. For example, every little bit of your love and support can make a difference. Now that is related to quality education or promoting humanity, promoting gender equality. So there is a phrase coming, and then there is a small button which is donate. Now how you can donate? One is absolute, you can give money. That's the simplest form of donation. But that's where role of people like us, marketers, come into it. So what they did, when you use this app, you have an option in any subsidiary app that you're using in your phone. If you accept some advertisements, for example, you use uh, Audible, you use Amazon Music, right? If you accept to listen to advertisements, they will credit certain points. So by only looking at the ads, you earn some points. And when you accumulate certain points, now these type of loyalty and frequency benefit schemes were there in any product, right? आप पेटीएम में भी करते हो, cashback आता है. So वो एक लालच है कि fine, I'll use Paytm rather than any other app because I get some cashback, I get some points which I can redeem in my next purchase. Here, what they are giving green points. These green points are funded by those companies that were giving the advertisement. And after accumulating certain points, you have to click on donate. You give those green points, and these green points go as a donation to any of these 17 sustainable developments. Now, that's a very intelligent way of promoting sustainability, right? So, without paying a single rupee, because we are consumers, so by just consuming the advertisement, we can contribute to the greening of the environment. Now that's how I look at sustainability issue as a marketing professional or a marketing professor. But I'm sure there is a lot of work that still needs to be done at the ground level, and people like Dr. Aseri, Dr. Sharma, all my esteemed faculty colleagues, and all of you who are biotechnology or biosciences related students are contributing in a big way. I congratulate all of you for organizing such a wonderful workshop, and I appreciate the participation of good number of participants offline and online for this workshop. Have a great learning experience. Let us all together contribute towards a green planet. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for setting up the perfect stage for 1 week advanced training program on new horizons in food and biotechnology for sustainable development. Now, I request Dr. Anuradha Saini, coordinator of 1 week advanced training program, to propose the vote of thanks. Dr. Anuradha Saini is working as Assistant Professor, MIT Institute of Biotechnology, MIT University, Rajasthan. And Dr. Saini has also worked as Teaching Associate in the Department of Processing and Food Engineering, CCSHAU, Hisar, Haryana. Her research is focused in the area of value addition of food industry byproducts, green extraction of bioactive compounds, and advanced delivery systems for food applications. She has published 20 papers with H-index 8, ITIN index 8, and over 350 citations. Over to you.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning, everyone. Honorable Vice Chancellor, MIT University, Rajasthan, Professor Amit Jain, sir, respected Pro Vice Chancellor, Professor G.K. Aseri sir, respected Dean Research, MIT University Rajasthan, and Director, MIT Institute of Biotechnology, Professor Vinay Sharma sir, my dear colleagues, students, and all the lovely audience. It's my privilege to be here at this auspicious moment and to propose a vote of thanks on this occasion. I express my sincere gratitude to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Amit Jain sir, and Pro Vice Chancellor Professor G.K. Aseri sir for giving the necessary approvals to conduct the advanced training program and also for encouraging us by their presence and addressing the participants during the inaugural session. I express my sincere gratitude to Professor Vinay Sharma sir, Dean Research and Director, MIT Institute of Biotechnology, for supporting us and guiding us right from the beginning of this advanced training program proposal. Thank you, sir, for making this training program happen. I, on behalf of organizing committee, MIT University Rajasthan, and on my own behalf, extend a very hearty vote of thanks to all speakers for accepting our invitation and will be shared with us their time, knowledge, and experience. This event will not be possible without the selfless contribution of our eminent resource persons. We at MIT would wholeheartedly accept their service and acknowledge their contribution to the society. I extend my thankfulness to my colleagues, students, and everyone who will be participating in this advanced training program on New Horizons in Food and Biotechnology for Sustainable Development. Thank you once again for our eminent speakers and wonderful participants. We thank you all for being with us. It's been a great pleasure. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for joining us, our eminent leaders and wonderful participants. I wish you all a great day. Jai Hind. Now, I request all of you to stay back. The participants, we will shortly begin our day one session. Our speaker will be joining in a few minutes. So kindly stay back.